Good morning, all. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your morning flash update for this Monday, and we are now on the 15th, tax day of April, 2019 at 9:25 a.m. Central Daylight Time. Pretty quiet day in the stock market. Word is that the U.S. is giving up little bits and pieces in trade negotiations with China to make a deal. Obviously, one of the areas was enforcement, and what's good for the goose is now good for the gander. I understand that the Trump administration has also asked China to reconsider grain tariffs. From the sounds of it, the U.S. wants to keep a certain amount of tariffs on at first, but they want to switch the tariffs that they're keeping on, letting China remove grain tariffs and replace them with something else. I don't know what that something else would be. On the energy markets, a small correction, certainly nothing yet that is creating people concerned about a top, but that can happen at any point. And you'll notice, even with all the terrible storms that were in the Midwest over the weekend, we had in Chicago at O'Hare 4.5 inches of snow. It'll be 70 this week again. 8.5 inches right outside of the city in St. Charles. And accidents this morning everywhere as it turned into ice overnight, and now the city is recovering from it. But April 15th, wow. When you're looking at the metals, you're seeing them drop away, even with the dollar that's under a bit of attack. Interesting. The New York Fed Empire State Manufacturing, the numbers were, I think, as a group, wishy-washy. Yes, the head index, the index up 10.1, they expected 7, but then you see the employment falls back a little bit. New orders was better, but the prices received were different, and the shipping indexes came out a little different. So I'm looking at that going, it's good, but it's not on fire. That's the way I'd look at it. China's ag ministry came out and said the hog herd during March fell by 18.8% from a year ago. So they're still in the culling process there. Another area, lowered soybean subsidies for farmers in China, and they would because they don't need as much of the grain. They've got a smaller animal population herd. The NOPA crush this morning, NOPA coming in, if you look at it, at 168.03 compared to 154.98 and 171.858 for those of you that watch that. Now later in the week, Friday, we get the cattle on feed report, so I just put up the numbers here so you can take a look and see what they're at. But we're talking placements on feed a little bit smaller, marketing's down a little bit, and overall the cattle on feed up just a fraction. And as you know, AAA's talking about gasoline prices, and they're up to $2.82 a gallon from $2.73 a week ago and $2.71 a gallon 1 year ago. So when you put it all together, it gets a little interesting. You know, one of my favorite tools that I look at during the day might be of something of interest to you. It's called a pivot point. And what a pivot point does is it's a formula. I've created a 3-part video for it. You take the high, the low, the close, and you're creating from that resistance points to the upside, support points to the downside. It's exceptionally popular. You'll get an example, a white line, that's the pivot itself. And then you get resistance points. Now, some people in Forex carry them more than 2 sell points, which are resistance points above the market, or below the market, the same amount. But it ends up looking like this, and the idea is you're looking for the timing to go short on an upper number to get out at a lower number. I tie it together in one of the videos with slow stochastics, and I give you a game plan for it. So if you'd like to see this, there's another one called an Arun indicator that goes all with it. Go to our website, www.iraepstein.com. You'll see a carousel of free offers. Click on those that you'd like, and we'll put them right into your email box right away. You can also click up here at any time if you're watching me on YouTube. I'm Ira Epstein. You have a great day. I'll see you this afternoon in our end of the day videos.